Welcome. In this video I'm going to show you how you can obtain the common language effect size measure for a one sample scenario using Microsoft Excel and my StickPad E add-in. My add-in you can download from my GitHub account, and once you downloaded the XLAM file you can open Excel, go for File, Options, Add-ins and Go, and then browse to the downloaded file. That should give you a lot of additional functions, use at own risk. And one of them is the ES Common Language OS function. It takes as input the data as a range, but please don't select an entire column, really specify the first and the last cell. As in my example, this is not numerical data, so I also will need to provide it the levels, again as a column, and then specify the levels in the proper order. Then use a hypothesized mean or median. If you don't specify it, it will simply use the mid-range, which is the minimum plus maximum divided by 2. So in this case, that will turn out to be the neutral option. Diversion, you can either use a brute force technique, which simply counts the number of scores that was above the mu value as a proportion plus half of the ties. And brute IT does the same, but it ignores the ties. You can also convert it, use a rank biserial correlation coefficient or a normal distribution. This video is focusing on how to obtain the measure, so that's about it. We simply actually use the type in the function, specify the range specifically from row A2, cell A2 to A56. That's my data. I'm using a system where I have to use a semicolon to separate parameters. You might have to use a comma depending on your system settings. My levels, and then I also am specifying the method here. I'm not specifying any specific mu value, so it should simply use that neutral option. And as you can see, the formulas for the other ones is very much the same. Now also of interest might be the thumb rules for the common language effect size. You can simply feed it one of these values, the one that you've used, and then you'll get a classification according to a particular source. You can actually also convert this measure to another measure, for example to rank biserial or Cohen-D, and then use any of the rules of thumb that are available for those. So that's, for example, I'm here converting it to Cohen's D and then using Cohen's rules of thumb to interpret Cohen-D. So that's another option to perhaps consider. Alright, I hope this video was helpful and thank you for watching.